What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the level 95 tall striker build. We're going to be using the target height. You're going to go with 6'5". That's the whole point of this build, playing as tall as you can. Weight, we're going to go with 176 pounds. Make sure you go with the height and weight combination that gives you the -1 attributes, also the -5, and then the +1 and the +5. I do want to mention we're going to be going with an Enforcer Plus for the specialization, so you know ahead of time. For your attributes, we're going to get the agility to 90. This is really, really good, especially since you're playing tall. You're going to be a little bit agile, which is good for a tall striker, even though you're not really going to be like skilling or moving with the ball as often, but it's always good to have good agility on a tall build. Balance, we're going to get that to 90. This is going to help you shield and protect the ball much better. You will have the Press Proven Plus and the Enforcer Plus, so it's going to be very difficult for opponents to get you off the ball. Reactions, we're going to get that to 90. This is going to help out with the overall responsiveness of your build, which is always very important. Ball control, we went with 90 just to help your pro trap the ball when you receive the ball inside the box. Dribbling, it's 85, guys. You're not going to really be dribbling with this build. It's not meant for that. It's meant to hold up the ball, pass it, make runs. Your teammate sends you a header, or you just finish inside the box. So you're not really going to be dribbling, but you still want to have some. So when you're running with the ball or onto the ball. Composure, we went with 90. This is going to help your pro shoot well under pressure. Now, for the pace, max it out. You want to be as fast as you can as a tall striker. We have 90 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. It will actually be 97 sprint speed because of the +5, so keep that in mind when you go in game. Now, for the jumping, again, max it out, 96 jumping, you're 6'5". You should be able to win those aerial battles. Make sure you're timing your headers correctly, and by timing it is like you want to press B or circle at a certain height that the ball is at. Strength and aggression, we went with 95 strength and 92 aggression, guys. Aggression is important in order you can win those aerial battles. Also, when it comes to shielding the ball, aggression and strength plays a role in that. You can go back to pitch notes number 4 where they talk about the aggression and strength playing a role in shielding the ball. So it's going to be very difficult for opponents, even those center backs that use the balls, to get you off that ball. Stamina, we're going to go with 80 just so we can get the quick stat play style. For the weak foot, get the 5-star weak foot, especially this late into the year. You want to have the ability to shoot or pass with either of your foot. And then we are going to go with a 4-star skill move, guys. But again, you're not really going to be skilling with this build. You can get away with the 3-star skill move. I played with target that use minimum 3, and they do just fine because this is not meant to skill. But we're going to leave it at 4 for the sake of the video. But again, you can go with the 3-star skill, even a 2-star, guys, because this is more of a hold-up type of striker build. Curve, we're going to go with 85. This is going to help out with the finesse shots. Also, I think we need it in order to get the incisive. Long pass, we got it at 80. Again, for those incisive pass, sometimes you might have to send a through ball, especially since you're going to be playing as a target striker. Sometimes you can hold up the ball and send a through ball to one of your teammates. Vision, we went with 80. Again, we're going to need it for finesse shot, incisive. And then we went with 90 heading accuracy, guys. This build already comes with a precision header plus, so those headers are even better. Even though headers this year, guys, aren't the greatest, they're very inconsistent. But if you have a good free kick taker and he can find you on the 6-yard box, you're going to score like 90% of your headers. Make sure they're trying to play you on that 6-yard box by the goalkeeper. And then, guys, from the scoring, get the attack position to 90 just so we can get the Enforcer Plus. That is the only reason. And then your finishing and shot power, get those to 95. You should be able to score with this build as long as you know how to aim and shoot. And then we're not going with long shots, guys. I would only recommend long shots if you're going to go with the Power Shot Plus playstyle. Then you boost that up to improve the shooting from outside the box. But this year, the shooting from outside the box hasn't been that good. Yes, you can still score long shots, but it's not consistent enough. So we're going to apply that. And like I mentioned at the start of the video, you will get the runner, which will give you the Enforcer Plus. The Enforcer Plus did get buffed a little bit a couple weeks ago when we had that update. And it's really good. You just got to know when to use it, guys. Now, which one would I recommend taking out? I probably would take out the Power Shot Plus, to be honest. Most people in the competitive scene use the Enforcer Plus because it is really good. When you have a defender coming from the side of you, from behind you, you press left trigger L2, and your pro will shield the ball really effectively, especially because of that recent buff that I got a couple weeks ago. So you have Precision Header Plus, which is excellent for headers. Also, when you need to pass it, flick it onto your teammates, it's perfect for that. You got a Tiki Taka for those quick one-time passes. And this also comes with Press Proven, which is kind of similar to Enforcer, but with Press Proven Plus, you can actually kind of dribble a little bit with the ball. Now, for your regular play styles, we are going to go with a finesse shot. gives you the ability to do finesse shots. Then we're going to go with the low driven shot. It's been good all year long. That is definitely a must on a striker. Next, we're going to go with incisive. This will give you the ability to send long passes, through balls to your wingers, to your other attacker. It's always good to have that as a striker. Next, we're going to go with quick step. This will help you accelerate quicker when you're making those runs. Then we're going to go with rapid. So when you're running with the ball or onto the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches and heavy knock-ons, which is good for when you're doing that long running. And remember, this build is lengthy. We're going to go with first touch, must as a striker. So your pro takes good control of the ball, traps it really nicely. And for your last three, I would definitely recommend the game changer, guys, because this is going to give you the ability to do Travella shots. Travella shots are very, very good, guys. Then for the last two, you know, technical, you're not really going to be skilling with this build, guys. So we're going to just go just for the sake of it because we do have some points over. Definitely go with chip shot. This is going to improve that chip shot accuracy when a keeper's rushing out. In some games, some people call out their keeper a lot. And then for your last one, like I said, I wouldn't really recommend tech because this is not the type of build to do that. Just go with the relentless. This is going to help out when you're sprinting. That blue bar goes down a little bit slower, the sprinting bar. So not your overall stamina, but the stamina when you're sprinting, that one goes down a little bit slower. So just go with that because let me see, we don't have no other option, right? I wouldn't recommend Trickster. I wouldn't recommend Aerial Fortress, guys. This only gets activated on your half. If you're playing competitive or you have a goalkeeper human that can always find you on your half and then you can flick it on, then yeah, that'll be good. But I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're playing competitive or if you have a human keeper that can just find you on your half and then you flick it on. But boys and girls, these are the playstyles and attributes that we went for level 95 tall striker build. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.